Right, I just had a great dive out in the sea yesterday. Water was a bit milky, so didn't get any fish too milky for spearfishing. But I did get a feast of more wild food. So this is my latest target as a wild food. Kelp, different types of kelp. So this is one I've been eating for years, called bladder kelp or king kelp. So it's got these little floats on it, and they grow to huge heights and grow really fast, and sort of brown like that, but when you boil them they go sort of green vegetable color. So that's lovely, quite tender too, great in a soup or stew. And this one I've just been getting the hang of recently is king kelp, sorry, bull kelp. It's like it's like big sheets of leather. It grows all over the rocks. I'll show you where I'm gathering crayfish and stuff, and you can see it all over the rocks. And just slice off some of the the end tips of these big leaves of it, and when that's sliced up and put into a soup or stew, it goes green, but then it turns brown again, but it softens up a bit, and has a nice little crunchy texture to it. So very edible. Bull kelp, king kelp. This stuff I don't know the actual name of, so I just call it red kelp. But it's quite pleasant. All of the brown and red and green kelps are edible as far as I'm aware, and very nutritious. Lots of iodine and other minerals and things. So there's actually a couple of types of that red kelp. There's one type, and then this other one, and then this one I haven't tried before. I'm just experimenting now with different types, and it looks a bit, doesn't look too as flash as the other ones, but I'll just try a little bit of that at first, just boil it up for 10 minutes or so, and just like with wild mushrooms, just give my system a chance to tell me whether it likes it or not. And got a bunch of green lip mussels, beautiful mussels, a few paua, abalone. They're lovely. That's what they looks like inside the shell. Beautiful colors. A few more paua and mussels in there, and I've got a catch bag of kelp. So there's more of that bull kelp and a bit more of the king kelp. And got a nice crayfish. There, oops. It was very milky, and right sort of the end of the season, the diving season really. And a lot of the female crayfish were in berries, so we couldn't take those. So that'll make a good feast as well. So some more wild food. Shellfish, weeds. So this kelp is definitely, I'm enjoying exploring that. Most people will have eaten it as sushi rolls, nori sheets. But all these local kelps are, as far as I'm aware, are edible and nutritious. There's possibly one toxic one, but I haven't tracked down what it is, what it looks like. So let's say some more wild food. And what I do is with these, I'll give them a good rinse off all the seawater and any sort of bacteria or dust or whatever, sediment. Roll them up and put them in snap lock bags and freeze them. This one like a sausage roll. And then in the winter, if I'm making a big broth, big soup, I'll take out that roll, and you can just slice it with a knife. Just slice off a few chunks of it. Add that to your soup, so it freezes really well, keeps really well, and it slices really well out of the freezer and then straight into a soup. Same with this one, and these ones as well. So more wild food. Excellent. That's the bladder kelp. Put that in a snapper bag.